Is anyone there? Is the board on? It's Marquez from Macro.
Adam, when last we tuned in almost 3 years ago, Mark was shouting out to the room, "She's alive!" before he returned to his Audi persona.
She's alive!
What are the party guys going to make out of that?
That's a really good question, because I have to say, as a party goer, if a host ran into a room and said, "She's alive," screamed it in my face, it's pretty rude. They could just say, we'd like you to go home. Everyone would understand. She's alive!
It is a good question, right? That gets debated, though.
Yeah.
How that gets interpreted. And it's kind of a kick.
Who is she?
Who is she?
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
Mark, your Annie said she's alive.
This is obscene.
I just want to be sure.
Patricia, when last we tuned in, almost 3 years ago, Miss Cobel was valiantly rushing to, stop Heliar from spilling the beans.
I'm gonna kill your company. Your company?
Give us a sense for how much damage control she's able to manage.
Not very much. I mean, she pays a big price this season at the head of the season. She kind of has the whole rug pulled out from under her. She loses everything that she's worked so hard her whole life to achieve. And because she doesn't have power, she's not able to do the things that she really cares about that she's working on. She doesn't have access anymore to anything. So she's in a really horrible position. And also, someone that she had mentored. And we saw little bits in season 1. Him working a little with Natalie and with the board behind her back. And now it's been a whole kind of takeover. So there's a lot of complicated feelings inside of Cobel. And she just doesn't trust the organization the way she once did.
What is this all about?
Do you know something about Gemma?
Were you pleasantly surprised to be back for season 2 and to the degree that you are?
Yes. That scene gave me a clue that I might be back. Yeah, but up until then, everything I did was at Lumen, and almost all my scenes were with Irving, just the two of us. I had some stuff with the other actors, but really it was just me and Irving. But when he came to my door, I figured there'd be more.
Did the first 2 episodes, did they play out the way that you anticipated when you originally wrote the season 1 finale, or did you kind of rethink things?
We hadn't necessarily, the idea to do the first episode all innie and the second episode all outie was something that we hadn't necessarily planned in advance of season 2, but I had always wanted to do something like that. Even in season 1, I talked about, we should do an all-innie episode at some point, and we decided to hold off on that.
Milchick said we're famous.
All of us equally, or one of us is like the star?
But with this show, it's like you can always play with the structure, and you can ground that practically in the conceit of the show. Like, doing it this way, you're experiencing it like the characters do. Innie Mark, when he goes up into the elevator, he just feels like he suddenly is coming back down. So we thought, let's show that subjective reality the way that it would feel to them.
What the hell?
The fun part about this show is the mystery and unpacking that for yourself. I like to think about it as like this grandfather clock that you open the door and you go down some different hallways and you get to decide as a viewer which door you want to open and what little clues you want to look at.
I just wanted to say, if you give away any spoilers, right, I will be on you.
No better.
Man.
I don't want you after me, but trust me.
I will be on you.
He's serious.